What's up, guys? Bear Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, we're kind of done talking about the Merry Carnival event. We've been talking about it for like the past 3 days. However, we do have something we can do, and that is we can continue to power up our account for more campaign pushing, which we'll probably do a little bit later today. Now, in order to do this, we still need 2 more heroes to get to core. We need to see what we're working with here, to be honest. Like, what's the best way to look at this? Star? Yeah, I guess star is the best way to do it. So, Polystar, Polystar, core, 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 chaos. So this is where we need to continue working. The issue is we are kind of out of crystals of transcendence. That's actually one of the biggest reasons why we haven't been able to continue power this out. And honestly, what we need to do here today is we just need to regress somebody. Simple as that. We have a bunch of them that we're just honestly not even using. Regressing them gives us a grand total of 5 million, which should be enough to continue leveling them up. Never thought the day would come that we'd experience something like this, but we are here, and this is what we're going to do. So luckily, we can Destiny transition, and we can start rising. We can quick... Oh, no! I thought we had enough resources. I guess we only had like 200,000 or something. Oh, no. For shame. That is not going to be enough power to keep on going. Now, we still need to wait a little bit anyway, so it's not like the end of the world here, because we still need what? Going from 14 to 15 doesn't do anything for us right now, because we don't need the 6th hero to Nirvana. Technically, if we removed one of these heroes from Nirvana, because see, you only need 3 of them, you technically remove 2 of them from Nirvana and just get this done. That actually might be the smart play. Doesn't mean we have to reset everything and re-level it. But it would easily be enough to get the core. We would just need to spend some resources. Do you think that's worth it? Is it worth getting the extra star and being done with the temple? I mean, it probably is. But it's probably going to be tedious. So if we were to do that, we would have to reset and rebuild. Well, actually, it wouldn't even be that hard, because we reset them and then we just rebuild them to the level we need, right? Should be fine, because if we reset them from Nirvana and then build them back to core, that does work, right? So if we do this, all it takes is 10 soul symbols, and then we just have to reactivate it. And then we have to make sure we don't go too far with it, because again, luckily they made this a lot easier to do, so it's not like pulling my hair out. So we do need to go to core, and we need to go to 100. So there's the first one, and then the other one we can do is probably what, like Eos? We do the same thing with her. We can revert that back. We activate it again. Again, it's just taking soul symbols, but we're getting a maxed out building because of this, I think. We go to here, and then we go to core, and we finish this again, right? So that now I think we got it, right? Like, literally, that's all we had to do. Wait a minute. Why did Oh my goodness, so that's what it was doing. So it was counting them as Polystar even though they're Nirvana. You know, I'm gonna do it for the sake of testing here. So if I do this, back up to Nirvana 100. Okay, so I guess I can't do it. That is so interesting. Well, I guess this is a way to make sure you guys don't waste your resources here, right? My goodness. Now I feel a little foolish that I did that thing. Because, I mean, we wasted soul symbols, yes, but at the end of the day, that's all we're wasting. Like, everything else should be fine with these builds. I'll probably have to go back through and reselect what I want on them. But yeah, so I guess what it does is if you have... That's interesting. So if you have them there... Because what do we have for Polystar then? We have Nirvana. But let's take a look again. So we have 5 Nirvana. Then we have Polystar, Polystar. Oh, so we only have 2 Polystars, actual heroes. So that's why the 2 Nirvana count as Polystars. That I did not know that was actually going to be a thing. So yeah, we can't really do that. because we need both of those extra ones to be up here anyway. I guess what it does mean is we could use those resources over here. And again, I'm doing this for the sake of you guys, just testing out. So in reality, leveling up to Polystar would give us more resources though. How many soul symbols do we have left? That's probably something I should really check before I start doing stupid testing. 265. We got plenty. I never swap my heroes, but again, I just want to make sure we're safe and we're not gonna mess it up. So in reality, what we need to do is this. So we need to do this here. We're gonna do the rise, quick upgrade, quick upgrade. We're gonna go to Polystar, and then we're gonna save all the extra resources. So yes, we're gonna go to Polystar and we're gonna rise them up, but we're not gonna do the last tier. The last tier is gonna stay undone because we need those resources, it seems like. I don't know if this is gonna get us all the way there. If not, we're just wasting resources, of course, but we'll see. Now we can do this. Now we go to Polystar. Okay, so that gets us that, which means in the transition temple, we're good here, right? We got the 4, and now we need 2 core heroes. The question is, did that give us enough resources? 1.2, that doesn't sound like enough, does it? Oh man, that doesn't sound like enough. But I think for the time being, we have to do it like this just to get our levels up. It does mean our account's gonna be a little bit weaker, of course. So we need to get you to core, and then we need to get another hero up to core, which means we need to awaken somebody. Which honestly, we might as well make it you. Let's see how far these resources can take us. I don't think 1 million is enough. 58. We are so stinking close. So that's good though, because that means we are on the verge of unlocking this, but then we're gonna need more for the next one. We'll have to see how this goes, but that is a lesson learned for you guys. Be careful when trying to figure this out. I did not realize that if you take them to Nirvana, they actually count as the next tier down as a filler, which makes sense. But again, you're kind of spreading your resources out a little bit too thin. That does mean that our Doom Turner Vulcan's a little weaker. 150. Actually, wait. Not by much. Not by much at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how this goes. We'll I need to start using Betty anyway, so that'll be a big help. And if we can get her to core 100, that'll be solid. But again, we're just gonna need some more resources. And I don't know if I'm gonna do this event fully this week. But there is that scattered spirit vein we need. I mean, there's also this, and I definitely want this. Because again, continuing to power up these heroes is going to be important. Him, we can't do anything with right now. We're kind of in a holding pattern. But you, on the other hand, are you done? Nope, not yet. Still close. So fair warning, be careful when dealing with the Destiny transition. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hopefully it's helpful for you guys as well. I'll see you guys next time.